Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your unilateral lower body workout. In this workout, we're gonna work the entire lower body and core, but we're gonna do it one side at a time. That's what unilateral means. We'll be working with dumbbells and kettlebells today. We may even sneak in a mini band, so if you have those, keep them close by. Otherwise, just use what you've got. Of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's just get our bodies warm. We're gonna keep this warm up pretty short just because we wanna keep this workout on the shorter side. Get you in, get you out. You guys know, if you've been here before, that's how I like to roll. I wanna make sure that you can get it all in. I know many of us are busy, most of us are busy. We have a lot going on. So we don't need to spend hours and hours getting our workout in. We can get it done effectively, efficiently, in a shorter amount of time. Let's take it right here. Let's roll through those hips, opening it up. So unilateral just means one side. Bilateral would be two sides, right? So we're gonna be working a lot of right leg, left leg, and some moves that you know, lunges, right? Our unilateral move, where your other leg might be assisting, it might be stabilizing, it might also be working, but we're gonna get it working unilaterally. That helps us not only work our balance, let's go ahead and take it right here, just side to side, reach. And of course, we're incorporating a lot of balance this month with our Absolution month that helps us engage our core and get our core working hard to stabilize. Walk those feet in. Let's go flat back down and round it up. We need that back warmed up and ready to go to work both our lower body and our core. So unilateral work improves our balance, improves our stability, works that core, hold it here, but also it helps improve those muscle imbalances. Most of us have one side that's a little bit stronger than the other, maybe a little bit tighter, and working them one at a time, bring it in and round it up. Right here, let's tap it back, a little lunge. So start just opening up. It can be a tap back. And then if you want, you can drop to a lunge. So working things one at a time is gonna help keep both sides strong, both sides working, and improve your mobility. Speaking of mobility, let's take it down right here. So a little stretch over. If you need some balance, grab onto the wall or a chair, bench. If you can, drop it down, walk that foot out, drop that knee, get a little stretch forward to open up that hip. And if you're able, reach up and down. Rotate in, through the spine. If that's not right for you, you just stay up top and up. Switch, you can either switch from the plank or switch up top, but take it here, start with that little side, bend over, whoo. And then let's drop it down to here. Walk that foot up, drop that knee down if that's okay for you. Little stretch, open up the hip. I know this is hard for all of us, but do the best you can. And then if you're able, reach it up, drop it down. Reach it up, drop it down right here. And walk it back to that high plank, little forward and back to warm up the core. You can do a little press up to that down dog, pedal through those feet, then back down through the center. And if you're able, a little rotation. Here, open it up, back to center. You can also drop that knee, just a few at your own pace, and then we're bringing it up. We're jumping right in. Walk your feet in, or jump them in, and slowly bring it up. All right, tap and reach right here. Here's what we got, team. We are gonna get it done in those 3 rounds of 30 seconds. So you guys know we do this format a lot. Basically, it's a progression. It helps us be able to push a little harder, and then it gives you options. So your first round is always your back to basics. So you can always stay with just that. Then I'm gonna give you an option the next 30 seconds to take it up in a different way. Maybe that's adding a little more balance, a little more core, and then your third round will be a little extra burn, all right? So you pick what is best for you. You don't have to go up and up. You can stay with the regular 3 rounds of 30 seconds, right side, then left side. We're gonna have fun with it. All right, team, so go ahead, shake everything out. Watch me here. We're gonna start with a side lunge. So you can have one weight, dumbbell or kettlebell. I'm gonna go kettlebell so I can go a little heavier, but we're gonna start with just a stationary side lunge, shifting your weight here. Then when we add on, we'll step into it to add a little bit of balance, right? Even give you that option for the knee. Our last round is gonna be a little tap in, so it's a little quick tap in halfway. Go ahead and grab a weight. Get ready, you can start right side or left side. I'm starting my right, your left. First 30 seconds, nice and wide. Let's do it. So shift your weight. This is where I really want you to nail down that form. If you have two dumbbells, if you wanna go heavy dumbbells, you can go on either side. But here's what I want you to think about. Shift the weight to that side. Also drive those hips back. It's a little hip hinge as well as a lunge and a squat motion, right? So we're kind of getting all in. That's why we love the side lunge. You can stay right here or you can add the step in, up to you. If you want, join me here. If that one weight, you're feeling it's pulling in your back, you can take it here. If you want a little extra core, you can drive the knee. You do you. You're gonna hear me say this a lot. This is your workout, so do what is best for you. You can also have two hands with that kettlebell or dumbbell. Up to you. 5 more seconds and then we got that little tap in. Now you may wanna take it no weight or take it here. Join me. Tap in, tap out. Tap in, tap out. So you never come up all the way. Push off of it, core is engaged, with or without the weight. Tap in, tap out. If that's not right for you, stationary lunge or step in. You do you. Be where you are today. We have 5 seconds, then we get a breather. This is your burn. A little heart rate, 3, 2, 1. Give your hands a little break. So we'll have 30 seconds in between intervals because we go 30, 30, 30, then we get a 30-minute break. Up to you. I'll give you some little cardio mobility to keep it moving. You can grab water, whatever you need, all right? Because you're gonna feel that heart rate, you're gonna feel that burn. Obviously, when we're working this side is working too, so we do wanna give it a break before it becomes the superstar, which is right now. Get set, 30 seconds. Here we go. Bring it up. Cross. So if you're crossing with one weight, I want you to think about keeping that chest open, even if you're not, 2 weights. Chest open, shift your weight. If you feel like you can't shift your weight, you may be a little too wide, right? You may wanna keep that foot a little closer so you can really shift your weight to the side. Core engaged, right? Core month, so we're adding lots of core, starting with that tap in. If you want, move it. Moving in and out of that side lunge. You can keep it stationary. You do you. This is your workout. And there may be many reasons. Maybe you wanna keep it stationary because you can go a little heavier. Great reason, right? If you want more isolation. If you need to go a little lighter, maybe you wanna move through it. Or both. All right, we're gonna go to that tap in 5 seconds. Remember, you can keep it low. You can drop the weight if you need to. Here we go. Tap in, tap out. Tap in, tap out. Staying low. So here to here. Halfway in, out. It's not here, right? It's tap in, tap out. Tap in, tap out. If you feel better with no weight, set that weight down, but you only got 10 seconds. Right here. Yes, leg, glutes, booty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, quick sip of water, and we're gonna get unilateral core, right? So we're gonna take it to our favorite kettlebell core move, our windmill. We got 30 seconds right side, 30 seconds left side. That is it, team. You can do it low. Watch me here. Turn that toe out. Low windmill here, or hike it up, high windmill here. Grab that kettlebell. We got 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left, or whatever you're starting with, high or low. Let's do it. So remember on that windmill, it's a hinge. Again, it's a little bit of a hinge, but we're working those obliques, right? We are getting shoulder mobility, so don't think I'm trying to sneak in upper body strength, which it is, but we're getting that core mobility as well as that shoulder and upper body mobility. Keep it moving, spotting the bell, looking up, either way, even if the kettlebell's low, Spot your arm up top, 3, 2, 1. Get set up for the other side. Here's what we got, team. Woo. Power it up. We're gonna take it down in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Then we're moving into our next round. Woo. It's warm in here today. We've had a lot of weeks of winter rain, which is abnormal for us here in Southern California. And the gym's been pretty cool. But today, it is hot. 10 seconds. Remember, it's a hinge. Soft bend in both knees, but you're not squatting, right? You're taking it down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so grab a sip of water if you need it. Now we're gonna prep for our swings. So it's unilateral day. So we are gonna do a one-legged swing or a one-sided swing, both with your upper and your lower. But we're gonna start with just that regular swing and we're gonna prep with that deadlift. So grab some water. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. And we're gonna start with the deadlift. You can always stay with the deadlift. We're gonna use it as a little prep. Shoulders back, core engage. Dumbbell or kettlebell or 2 dumbbells, you're gonna hinge it here. So join me here. I know, this is bilateral, 2 legs, but our first round of deadlifts and swings is gonna be 2 legs, so we're prepared for it. We got a little hinge pattern in our next round as well. Right through here. So hinge, drive those hips to the back. Remember, your hinge is not a squat. Hips go back and up as if you're trying to shut the car door, flat back, and then squeeze here, lots of booty. 3, 2, 1. All right, you can keep that. Or if you are comfortable with the swing, if you've done a swing before, remember we're gonna pull it back, not pull with your arms, but pull with that lower body, squeeze in your back muscles, power it up, lock it out, and let it drop. All right, we got 30 seconds, lower body doing the work. It's a lower body workout. Here we go, in 3, 2, prep it. And here, power up, let it drop, hinge. So it's not a squat and a raise. It is a hinge and you're powering up. It's a swing, it's a power move. So I want you to lock out with the knees and the hips and the glutes. Drive it up, yes. Hup. Hup. Yes, you can. Lock out, let it drop. Breathe. 5 seconds. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Yes, use this time to catch your breath. Whew, you got about 30 seconds to breathe. Then we're going into our next round. As always, if you need longer, hit pause, take your time. This is what we got, team. I am going heavy to medium dumbbells. We're gonna start with a curtsy lunge on the right. So curtsy lunge, stepping into it. Then we're gonna go lunge into either a kickstand deadlift or lunge into a one-legged deadlift. Then we're gonna have a little pulse. So it's gonna be down and up, all right? It's gonna get a little tricky, but we'll start with a curtsy, right leg forward, left leg back. Here we go. Curtsy, tap it in and up. So dropping it low. So remember this curtsy, you're crossing behind, hips and shoulders stay square, pressing through that hip and outer thigh. Yes, you can. Trying to drop that knee low, but if that's not right for you, if you need to modify here, totally fine. Just keep that front leg doing the work. Remember what's coming. We're adding a deadlift. So when you come back out of the curtsy, kickstand deadlift or one leg right here. Curtsy, take it here, kickstand deadlift and up. Or curtsy, here. If you feel good enough to make it fluid, you can without putting that foot down. That's where our core is coming in. Remember I said we were adding that core, Absolution month. Kickstand is still gonna get that core in. So totally fine to be here. Let's get one more. Watch me for your pulses. Right here, let's just pulse regular lunge and hinge. Lunge and hinge. Don't worry about the curtsy. That was too much, right? Or here to here. Pulse low, pulse hinge. Controlled. Yes, team, you can turn your dumbbells like me if you want. Burn! I know, that's why it's unilateral. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, all the way through. Settle down. Ooh, burn. All right, team, to review, while you shake it out, little stretch right here. Watch me. We start with just a regular curtsy, burn. Then we do curtsy and deadlift. If you want, cross the curtsy, kickstand deadlift, or if you want, cross the curtsy, one-legged deadlift, or just regular curtsy. When we get to our pulses, we'll keep it regular. Go ahead and grab them here. Bend your knees, get set, 30, 30, 30, starting with your curtsy. Here we go, take it down, tap it up. This is your back to basics. So whatever you need to do to get that good form, catch your breath. Maybe you're like me and you're feeling a little to the side, realign that core, zip it up. Remember, we're gonna add more core in the second round because we are getting that, we are getting that deadlift with it. We're gonna add it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So take it back, kickstand, or one leg. Cross behind, and here. Get low in the curtsy, and deadlift. If you can make it fluid like that, keep that back foot off the ground. But if that's too much for your balance, tap it in, take it low. Whoo, burn. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, regular lunge pulse. Watch me. Woo. Pulse lunge, pulse hinge, or lunge, and one leg deadlift. Just low to high. Keep those shoulders pulled back. I know you're tired. If it's starting to feel like you're losing that form, I just want you to stay low. Pulse that lunge. Lunge. Here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Woo, team. I know, shake it out. Stretch it. Catch your breath. All right, quick sip of water. Meet me down on the mat. We're gonna take it to a side plank. Unilateral core. We're not doing 30, 30, 30. We're just gonna do 30 and 30. Let's go to the side. We're gonna lift up into that plank. Once we get our nice good hold, we're gonna rotate it. So zip up that core in 3, 2, 1. So hold it here. Find that good balance. Zip it up here, wrap it in. If you need that knee down. I know those legs are burning. I know that heart rate is up. So focus on that form, focus on your breathing. Inhale, exhale, zip it up, right? If you need to drop that knee, totally fine. What we're gonna add is we're gonna drop the hip and we're also gonna cross it in. If you wanna do one or the other, just this or just the hip, but join me for 30. Here we go. Cross down and up, open it up. So you're crossing elbow to the mat. If that's not right for you, you can just do the lower and lift, or here. Classic unilateral core. So yes, you're gonna feel a lot of those obliques today, but we love it, right? Remember, you can do the same thing from the knee, or you can just do one or the other if you want just the twist, or just the lower. 3, 2, 1, burn. Stretch it out. I know that's a long time to hold a side plank, so if you need to come down in between and readjust, go for it. Otherwise, let's find that good hold. Zip it up in 3, 2, 1, up. Whoo, breathe. Knee can be down, feet can be crossed or stacked. Whatever is working for you. Stay lifted and zipped up. If you're feeling too much of that shoulder, you may need to adjust where your thumb is. Really drive up from the hip, not pushing through here. Lift up underneath that armpit. Get ready to rotate it down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower the hip and rotate it up. Lower the hip and rotate it up. Right through here, down. I don't know if you guys can hear the weed eater or the lawnmower outside my house. Listen, we gotta get it done when we get it done, right? Maybe that's when the gardeners are here. Breathe. We got 5, 4, 3, one. Stretch it out. Yes, team. Up onto your feet. Grab a sip of water. Yes, you can. Woo! All right, guess what? We're gonna go back to our swing. We're gonna do a one-handed swing. If you've never done one with a kettlebell before, I want you to try it with a dumbbell first. If you have done it with a kettlebell, you can join me here. But we're going through the center. Power it up, let it drop. Power it up, let it drop. If that's not right for you, you just do a one-sided deadlift, all right? If you wanna try it with a swing, here's what you can think about. Pinky facing out, thumb facing in. Everything else is the same. You can even try starting with your regular swing and then hand off to one. If none of that works for you, regular swing or regular deadlift, doesn't matter, but we got 30 seconds. So if you've never done it with a kettlebell, do the dumbbell through the center, power up, prep it, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 30 seconds right. So feel the difference. You're actually probably gonna feel more of that core. It's tougher for your lower body to power it up, so if you need to switch to 2, that's okay. We're here, up. Yes, but feel that oblique on that side. Feel how your core, because it's offset, has to stabilize. Again, if that's not right for you, take it here. I feel you. It's tough. We got 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Relax your back. We're gonna do the same thing other side. All right, team, so you know it. Again, if you wanna go one dumbbell, power it up, or one kettlebell, or 2 hands on both, but let's get it done. Here we go, shoulders back, prep it, 3, 2, 30 seconds. Power it up, power it up, whoo! Breathe, core. Making sure you're not letting that back twist. Core is working hard, but also power up with the back of the legs. Feels like too much? Grab it with 2 hands. I don't want anybody to feel unstable or feel like they don't have good form. If you're losing your form, take it between 2. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pedal those feet. Yes, team. Grab a sip of water. We are in the home stretch. All right, if you have a mini band, this is where you can add it. It is totally optional, but we're gonna do a little step out squat. So if you have that mini band, we're gonna put it right below your knees, between your knees and your calves. And then I want you to have one heavy weight in the center. We're gonna step it out. Then we're gonna add a little lift. Whew, breathe. And then we're gonna do a little lift pulse, lift pulse. If that's too many things for you, just keep it with just your dumbbell or just your band. You can always just keep it here to here. If you don't have a band, again, you're not missing out, you're still gonna get the work. All right, we got 30, 30, and 30. Grab that weight, grab that band, get set up. Again, I want you to think about the core, especially when we add ourselves off balance. The whole idea behind that, not only are our legs working harder, but our core is working hard as well. So core engage, sit low, step out into it, 3, 2, 1. Step out low, step in. Press out with the knees as you step out. Like this, right here, right? And up, yes you can. And up, breathe. Out and in, burn. All right, team, so if you want, take that heavy dumbbell, you're gonna rest it on the side because we're gonna add that little leg lift right here. Step out, little lift. Step out, little lift. Step out, little lift. And breathe. If you can, bring that leg out in between. Back in, right? Step out, lift. You do not have to go as fast as me. I know I'm moving at a quicker pace, but you can go here, lift, bring it in. Lots of balance, lots of core. All right, team, hold it here. Little pulse squat, little pulse lift. Halfway down, halfway up. Breathe. Yes, burn and burn both sides. Do you feel it? I hope you do. And breathe. Ha. Yes, team. Pulse, pulse down, pulse up. Core, feel those obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Whew. Set your weight down. You got 30 seconds. Bring that band up. Let's just get some little steps, right? Keep it moving before we get that other side. We can even tap it back for glutes, right? Whoo, and breathe. All right, move it back down. We wanna keep it low. Grab that weight, step out to the other side. It's a burner, but you can do it. Let's keep it here. Here we go. Step out, squat, step in. It's not just this, right? Unless your legs or your knees need that break, but if you can, I still want you to get low. So unilateral, but what's working here? This leg is taking the weight. This leg is moving. So we are getting them both working, but separately. Little trick there, right? Whoo, breathe. Right here. Remember, you can always go body weight if that's better for you. If you want, move that weight to the side. Here we go. Here we go. Unilateral, working hard here, working hard here. Both working, but separately. Bring it in. Step out, raise, bring it in. Step out, raise. If you need that balance, take it on the wall. And in. Up. Yes, burn. You can. I know. Whoo. Get ready for those pulses right here. Pulse down, pulse up, pulse down, and up. Yes, team. Breathe. Yes, you can. Low to high. You can balance too. Halfway down, halfway up. Squeeze glutes. Burn. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that weight down high. Take that band off. Woo. Right, team. Let's go here. Little taps. Feel that stretch, yeah? We're gonna take it down to the mat for a little bit of core, all right? So with our core, we are going dead bug. Then we're going right side dead bug, left side dead bug while we add that push, all right? So go ahead and join me here. Your dead bug is just opposite arm, opposite leg. Join me down here. Zip up that core, tilt the pelvis, wrap everything in 3, in 2, 1. Here we go. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Take it here and up. Woo. Breathe. If that is too much for you, if you are one of my prenatal or early posts, you may need to just do a march, or you can take it to a bridge, but that bridge is coming. 5 seconds. Turn your head if you need to. Watch me here. I'm gonna press with my left hand into my right leg, and then my right hand and left leg are going out and in. So my hand and my leg are pushing against each other. So we're working opposite sides. So again, both sides of the core are working, but differently, right? Feel it? Yes, team. Pushing against each other. Keep that contraction as you lengthen. If you're modifying, just keep one foot on the floor. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. Other side, push it in right here. Out and in. Out and in. I have a little less mobility on this side. You can always just take it to just the leg or just the arm. Again, if you're modifying, just keep one leg on the ground and keep that internal pressure for the core. Yes, so close. 5 seconds to go in this core. 5, 4, 3, 2, hug them in. Yes, team. Whoo. All right, team, so up onto your feet. We got another swing, a true unilateral swing. Here's what we got, team. We're gonna do a kickstand swing. So I want you to watch me with no weight first. We're here. You're gonna swing it back, power it up. I actually think it feels better with 2 dumbbells. If you wanted to try just one, keep it on the outside leg. If you feel better here, outside leg. If you wanna try 2, if you don't wanna do the swing is not right for you today, just do that kickstand deadlift. Grab it here, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, kickstand. We're gonna hinge it. We're gonna prep it. 3, 2, 1, kickstand swing. So you'll notice it's gonna play with your balance. Starts to feel like too much, take it to the deadlift. Still a hinge. Hinge swing. Hinge swing. You gotta really push through that front heel. You're still locking out of the top. I know that's different, but you can do it. 10 seconds. Feel how your core adjusts. One-sided swing. Breathe. You got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Little stretch right here. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? Yes, I know. All right, team. So let's take it right here. Woo! Burn. Same thing other side. You can do just the deadlift. You can do one-sided swing, or you can do 2, but hinge it back, power it up. The trick is you don't always lock out here, but you do lock out with that front leg. I know that's different, but let's get it done. Hinge it. 3, 2, swing or kickstand deadlift. Up. Really push through that front heel. Front leg is driving the movement. Arms are still along for the ride. They're not working, but squeeze those armpits, squeeze those shoulder blades, but don't lift those arms. I know, feels different. And breathe. Power it up. We got 5, 4, 3, hinge 2, 1, swing and relax. Feel your arms a little bit on that one too, right? Quick sip of water. Team, I know. Woo! All right, team, down on your back. One quick mini circuit right here, with or without dumbbells, with or without the band. Little extra booty. I'm gonna go here, one-legged bridge, up and down, up and down. We're going 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left, then we're gonna go right into some core. So join me here. If that doesn't feel right for you, you just go up in a two-legged bridge. But if you can, bring that left foot in close. That right foot up top, wrap that core, push up and lift. 3, 2, 1, and down. Really drive up. Again, both legs are working. This leg is working against the resistance, but this leg is doing the work to lift. It's kind of keeping you from getting too high, and that's okay. Core is stabilizing too. I know it feels weird, so again, you can always take it to that regular bridge. You do you, and up. 3, 2, 1. Other side, bring it in, here we go, up and down. Ha, push. Think about that lift. I know we're thinking about this, about that leg lower, but I really want you to think about the lift from that single leg on the ground. It's doing most of the work. If you're feeling too off center or you're cramping, take it to that bridge. Maybe you like this better, I know I do, but do what gives you the best form and the most challenge, right? That's what we want. 3, 2, 1. Take that band off. Get a little stretch. We're going right side, left side, scissors. So we're right here, wrap that core. I'm gonna hold this in here and I'm gonna lift and lower, okay? So we'll start with the hold, then we'll add a little lift with it. In 3, 2, 1, feel the stretch. Starting here, what is that core doing? I want you to bring the heels together, bring the inner thighs together. Right here, if you wanna add that modification, it's just that one leg going down and up, right? With one foot on the ground. Yes, you can. Breathe. Boom, lift, heels together, inner thighs together, lift in that crunch. Switch them right here. Hold it here, get the stretch. Lift and lower. If you need a break to really readjust, tilt that pelvis, wrap everything in, rest the shoulders down, take it there. Then if you're able, lift, inner thighs, yes. And breathe. Yes, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in, yes. Ha. All right, team, we are so close. Let's get it done. Whew, I think that's it, but I think we got time for a bonus move, right? Why not? All right, team. So we got that right side. We're gonna go transverse squat, transverse squat. Then we're gonna pop it back. That same leg is gonna cross and in, cross and in, pop it up. Transverse and in, transverse. Then when you pop it down, cross, in, cross, in. If you don't wanna go down to plank, you just do those crosses here, but transverse, one leg, push off of that, half side climber, right? Is that what it is? Climber, one side, cross, in, same leg. There we go. Are you with me? This is it. Let's get it done, team. Get everything out of the way. 60 seconds. You do you, your own pace, your own move. Here we go. Transverse for 2. Pop it down. That leg that was moving, take it across. Take it in, take it across, take it in, pop it up. Here we go. So you can keep that foot in the plank off the ground, or you can run it. If you wanna run it and bring it in, here, bring it up. Yes. If the twisting is too much for you, you can just step out into a plie. Right, cross, in, and up. You can always be here, plie, or transverse. Open up those hips. Cross, in, run it, or step it. So close. Can you get 2 more? 1 more each side. Yes. I know I'm tired, but I'm gonna finish it out. Transverse. Breathe. Cross, in, and up. Oh, team. I know, I feel it too. Tap it out. Heels. Whoo. Do you feel those legs? Do you feel your glutes? Do you feel it all? I know I do. I hope you do. All right, team, roll those hips. We're gonna get a quick little stretch, but I really encourage you to get some more on your own. I just wanna get you in and out. Make sure you're getting stretching throughout your week. It's not just about the few minutes that we do at the end of a workout. It's about all of our flexibility and mobility training. Pull that heel towards you, lean into it. Breathe into that. Yes, you did. All right, team, I wanna hear from you. Leave me a comment. How did you feel? Did you like that unilateral? Again, we took a little liberty on some things where we were working one side for the push, one side for the abduction, right? We were getting some things working differently on each side, but primarily right side, left side. I wanna hear, how did it feel for you? Did you feel it? Was it different? Could you tell where you have those imbalances? We all have them, so don't feel bad if you do. Were you able to push yourself a little harder? Let me know in the comments. And also don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, round it up, whoo, breathe. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are able, tilt that hip forward. If you can, bring it up for that quad stretch. If that's not right for you, you can prop it up on something or down on the ground and just tilt your hip forward. Lift up while you push back into your hand. Get that quad. Whoo, I am feeling it. We got unilateral upper and core coming next week. So get excited about that. Woo! Other side right here. And of course, check out all the links in the description. If you haven't already, please join us in the BodyFit by Amy app for the BodyFit Athletic Club, or join me for one-on-one coaching with BodyFit Elite. And make sure that you follow me on social at BodyFit by Amy. And check out everything on my website if you were looking for suggestions of this mat, these dumbbells or kettlebells or bands. It's all in the description below. Also on my website, and BodyFit by Amy gear. Thank you so much for being here today. Get some more stretching on your own. Slowly round it up. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your unilateral lower body workout. Great job, everybody.